And for parking, you can park anywhere on this street on the left hand side, all the way up and parallel to the play park. To get to the apartment, and the apartment building is just here. To access your apartment, you just come down the lane. And we have a lovely shared garden for you to use during your stay with some outdoor seating. And a garden. A fabulous view of the Wallace Monument. To access the apartment, just head up the stairs. And for the apartment main door, it's signposted for the Caledonia Suite. And the Keysafe is just on the right hand side. First, just pull down the black cover. You want to pull down the reset just in the middle and then enter the code being provided. And once you've entered the code, just take the dial on the top and turn this to the right clockwise to open the safe. And then retrieve the key and then close the safe and then take the dial and turn to the left anti-clockwise to lock the safe, and just please check if it's locked behind you and then put the black cover back up. For the door, just take the key and pop into the lock and turn to the left anti-clockwise to open the door. And welcome to the Caledonia Suite. To lock the door from the inside, just close the door and lift up the handle, then take the dial and turn this left anti-clockwise to lock the door. To unlock the door, just take the dial and turn this to the right clockwise, which unlocks the door. A lovely space for you to enjoy. Dining area. For lighting, the main lights in the room are controlled on this switch just here. And the lamp is controlled with a button just at the top of the lamp to go on and off. In the kitchen, the microwave, the top dial just here is the power setting. Turning to the far right is for the highest setting, and then you have medium high, medium, medium low and low. For the highest setting, turn to the right just here, and then the dial just beneath, this is for your time. Just turn this to your desired time and the microwave starts. If you want to check your food, just pull the door open and it automatically pauses, and then when you close it, it starts again. And to put this off, just turn the dial back to the top. And when you arrive, we'll provide you a welcome basket with some amenities to start your stay. In the fridge just beneath, we'll also provide you milk for your first evening. For the kettle, this is activated with a switch just on the right hand side. Just press this down and it comes on, and then to turn off, just gently lift up. For the kitchen sink, for hot water, turn the tap to the left hand side and lift up, and for cold, turn to the right and lift up. And throughout the apartment we provide you lovely sea kelp hand soap. Just beneath the sink we have our fire extinguisher and our first aid kit. And in this cupboard we have our bin. For the cutlery drawer, if you pull this drawer open and then just push this, the cutlery drawer appears. And to close, just push closed. For the cooker hob, the power is controlled just here. Just please make sure this switch is left on. To turn on the power for the hob, just click and hold this button just here. The lights illuminate. Each corner is indicated. You have the bottom left, top right, and the bottom right. To use the bottom left one, for example, just tap this button and then press the plus icon. And it very quickly warms up. Make any adjustments, just tap the icon again, and then to reduce the power. And then to turn off, just click and hold the button here. It will display the letter H to show that it is still hot, and when it does cool down, this disappears. Just underneath we have our oven, the dial on the left hand side. If you turn this around to this icon just here, this is for your fan oven, and the dial on the right hand side is your temperature. Just turn this to your desired temperature. Once it achieves the temperature, this light goes out to show that it's ready, and then you can just pull the door open and push closed. And then when you're finished, just please turn both dials back to the top. For our toaster, just press down to activate. To cancel, press the button just here. And for the adjustments for the time duration, just use the dial just here. Turning to the lower the numbers decreases the duration, and increasing the duration to the higher the numbers. Just turn to your preference. We also provide an Nespresso coffee machine. To use this, lift up the handle, then put the pod in the direction shown. Then gently but firmly pull this back down. For a large cup, press the button on the right, and a small cup, the button on the left. To fill the water reservoir, you want to take the tank, pull this out towards the wall just very slightly, and lift straight up. You then want to fill it with water, and then return it to the back of the machine. And then you want to pull this towards the machine just slightly until you hear a wee click. And it's ready to use. We also have our fire blanket in case of emergencies. We have a lovely dining area for you to enjoy your meals. For the television, if you take the TV remote and press the on button on the top left hand side, you then want to take the Sky remote just here and press the on button on the top left. This turns on the Sky. Once you enter HDMI 1, you'll be in the Sky menu. You then use the cursors and you can scroll down to TV Guide, enter into here, and if you select all channels, then you can scroll down with the arrows, find something that you'd like to watch, and press the middle button. Initially on the bottom right hand side it shows us a small screen, and press the middle button once again and it loads into a full screen. You can then press the back button to go back to the main menu, or you can press the home button to go back to the main menu at the start. We also have Netflix included, so if you scroll down to apps and inputs and find Netflix and enter into this, Netflix is included, so please don't sign out of this account, and if you just enter in here, you can start enjoying your favourite TV series and movies. To go back, you can press the back button, or you can press the home button to go back to the start. And when you're finished, press the off button. You then want to take the TV remote and press the off button on the top left hand side to put the television off. For the heating controls throughout the apartment, it's all controlled in the same way. You press the top left button just here for the temperature, and then the up arrow to increase the temperature, and the down arrow to decrease the temperature, just to your preference. Moving into the bedroom, we have a lovely double bed for you to enjoy during your stay. For the lights of the bedroom, the main light is just controlled here, and we have wall lamps on either side, controlled independently. If there's any issues with power, just in the cupboard we have our trip switches. Just lift up the panel here All the switches are currently in the correct position. If anything is pointing downwards, just feel free to flick this back upright into the correct position. If the problem persists, please let us know, and we're happy to help. And for privacy, we have our blind. To use this, just pull the cord up and down. For the window, just pull the handle halfway, and then the window opens. And then to close, just push closed and pull the handle down. We have our hanging rail for you to use, and our hairdryer. Moving into the utility room, the light switch is just here. And we have our washing machine. To use the washing machine, the drawer just here pulls out. You have your main detergent in this section and your fabric softener in the middle. Just push closed. To use this, just turn to any of your desired settings and the lights illuminate, and then just press the start button just here. And then back to the off position when you're finished, please. For the door, the wee latch just pulls out to allow you to open, and then just gently push closed. We also have our freezer on the bottom, and we have a fridge on the top. We also have our iron and our ironing board. Moving into the bathroom, the lights are controlled with this pull cord just here. Just pull this down and the fan and the light go out and back on. For the bathroom sink, for hot water, turn to the left and lift up, and for cold, turn to the right and lift up. We also provide you our C-cup hand soap. Keep some spare toilet rolls in the vanity cupboard. And our walk-in shower. The door just pulls open and pulls closed. It's an electric shower. On the top dial, this is for the power output. This setting to the left is the most powerful. To reduce the power, down to this icon, and for the lowest power on the right hand side. The temperature is controlled on this dial just here. For the coldest setting, turn to the left anti-clockwise around to this direction. And for the hottest setting, turn to the right clockwise around to this direction. Just please make sure to make small changes as it does change quickly. And then press the button just here to activate the water. And we also provide you lovely C-cup hair and body wash. And the lights just here. And to turn off the utility room, for the Wi-Fi router, please ensure that the switches just here are both not turned off. Thank you very much. The lights for the bedroom just here. When departing, if we can ask you to please put all the lights out. And the lights just here for the main room. And when departing, just turn the dial to the right clockwise to unlock the door. And then just close the door behind you. And lift up the handle. Then take the key into the lock and turn to the right clockwise to lock the door. And if you can please check that it's locked behind you. Then return the key to the Keysafe. Just the same as on arrival, pull down the black cover. Take the switch, pull this down to reset the code, and then enter the code that we provided. And once you've entered the code, take the dial on the top and turn this to the right clockwise to open the safe. And then just hang the key back up inside. And then close the safe, and then take the dial and turn to the left anti-clockwise. And just check that it's locked, please. Then back down the stairs. If you have any general waste, during your stay. Our bin store is just located through here, and please feel free to use one of the general waste bins just here. Just lift up. Thank you for staying with us at Juniper Rentals. We hope to welcome you back soon.